Ceasefire!
Stop! You're fine. You're fine.
We got targets
Just,
down.
hold on just a second. Unload and show clear. Or pull trigger. Holster. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
We didn't put enough nails in this
Yeah, we
stuff.
gotta get-
I'm going to get my
You need to
vehicle
go
and hammer. I'll be right back.
All right. Just tape up the targets and let it reach in.
We are up and at 'em. Could not sleep. A kid about to go on vacation to Disneyland. Just pumped. Too excited. So we woke up 30 minutes before our alarm and couldn't fall back asleep. Really was no need, so we are on the road a little earlier, 6:30. So we should get there around 7 o'clock, which should be good. Maybe I can help set up some stages, learn a little bit about the stages, and hopefully be able to run through them a little bit, dry fire a little bit, and if I help set them up, maybe I'll learn a little bit more about the stages, be a little prepared. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and get this day going. So what I didn't explain very well in my last video, or at all, was what IDPA stands for and USPSA stands for. So IDPA stands for International Defensive Pistol Association. And so it's a little more tactical. There's more rules around cover. I think the way in which you engage targets, you have to engage the closest targets. I think you can get dinged penalties for not shooting a target that is presented to you when you move through certain areas. So there's just different rules around the way you shoot. I think you have to reload from cover, if I remember right, but hopefully we'll learn some of that this morning when we get there. But the other one is the USPSA, which stands for US Pistol Shooting Association. So it's a little different in the fact that it's more gamer focused. You can kind of engage targets however you want. I don't think there's any of the penalties that would come from different things. It's more about speed, and the gear that you use is associated with that too. So the belt will look a lot different. It's not as strict on rules. IDPA, you have to have everything concealed, so you have to shoot from appendix or like inside your waistband, or if you're shooting with a holster on the outside, which is what I'll be doing, you have to have cover. So when I get there, I'll have to have a long shirt on, or some guys probably will be using vests or something similar if they're not shooting from appendix. So we're on our way. We're about 30 minutes away, so hopefully we will get there in enough time to again help set up and learn a little bit. And I'm sure there'll be some briefs, safety briefs and things around what to expect for the day from a new shooter. So excited, pumped. Again, let's do this. Well, our plan to get here a little early isn't necessarily panning out. The gates are locked. So I guess we might have got here just a little too early. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. We can drink our coffee, get it all prepped mentally. Let's go. And for all of you wondering, Jeff, why do you have such an amazing mustache and soul patch? If this thing turns into an old-fashioned shootout, gunfight, I think I've got the intimidation factor.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Well, we did get here a little early. They're still kind of getting things figured out. Probably one of the first shooters here, but get to take a look at some of the stages. So my understanding is you have to engage the target on the left because it's the closest, and then hit the steel target with a kind of a innocent behind it. And then here you have to engage them as you see them. So you shoot the furthest, next, and then next. Move up, shoot this guy hiding here, and then you would shoot that one, and that one. And that would be everything for this course. So just had the match director kind of give us the rundown of some of the safety stuff, some of the different courses of fire, kind of get us somewhat familiar with what to expect. One thing that's kind of nice and something I haven't done a lot of is typically you have to wear something that's long that can cover your holster. IDPA, that's one of the big things, is you have to have your weapon concealed. So you can do appendix or wear something that covers you. So I was just told from kind of like a safety thing, just whatever you're comfortable with. You don't necessarily have to wear that cover today, but I'm sure in the future I'll have to. So that's kind of nice, one less thing to have to kind of get used to. But yeah, I'm just getting kind of set up, getting my gear on, and gonna take everything kind of over there and be ready to rock and roll when the time comes. So hopefully I can get somebody to record some of my stuff. If not, we'll just have the safety glasses camera. So here we go.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Stop! Stop.
Ceasefire.
You're fine. You're fine.
We got targets
Just,
down.
hold on just a second. Unload and show clear. Or pull trigger. Holster. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
We didn't put enough nails in this
Yeah, we
stuff.
gotta get-
I'm going to get my
You need to
vehicle
feel
and a
the
hammer.
rock.
I'll be right back.
All right. Just tape up the targets. We'll let him reshoot.
Reshoot. Look at that. Honestly,
I was like, I
What did he do?
DQ'd already?
I didn't see him screw up. Like, no shit.
I was like, what? I mean, I know I'm new, but I'm shot.
Yeah.
No sense in letting you run up there and the target's
Yeah.
not there. Let's stop it at the beginning and we'll
Yeah.
just redo it.
I was just like, man,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, whenever you hear ceasefire, it's not always a bad thing on you. You didn't create a safety
That's right.
violation, the actual target. I got it, yeah. I'm used to it. Yeah, there you go. Fire dot pointed at the ground, good. All right, hands on barrel, I believe.
Yep.
Hands on barrel on this?
Yes.
Was it hands on barrel?
Hands on barrel.
All right, shooter. Are you ready? Stand by.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Are you ready? Stand by. Unload and show clear. Slide forward. Pull the trigger. Bye. What's the score on that? 0.
0.
0.
0. 0. 0.
1.
1.
Oh, sorry. 0. Slide forward. Holster. Range is clear.
So, first shooting match complete. Mission accomplished. I've had a little bit of time to kind of process the match a little bit here on the drive home, and yeah, overall I think it went well. I had a lot of great shooting. You know, I took a video of my scorecard, so I shot accurately. I didn't shoot very fast, which was kind of my goal anyway, just to make sure that I didn't get disqualified, even though I felt like I almost did there for a second, which you guys probably saw. But yeah, I mean, there was definitely guys that were shooting a lot faster that were really moving. But, you know, it's kind of a balancing act between accuracy and actually moving quick, because what I didn't realize is every time you miss a shot that's not center, where you hear people saying 0, 0, that means 0 time added to your time. So if you hit the center in this certain zone, it doesn't add any time, and then it's 1 point just outside of it, 3 points, and then 5 points if you miss, and then there's penalties for different things. But definitely a lot to work on. My movement and my mag changes were not the best. I definitely want to improve on that, as well as kind of just my plan for each stage. If you plan out your stage and you're moving while you're reloading, which I tried to do a little bit of, but now that I've kind of got my feet wet, I'll probably be able to do it a little better. But hopefully, you know, I'll be able to plan a little better, even more in the future, and just work on my movements. Again, I was moving slow because I wanted to, you know, make sure I was safe and that I wasn't doing anything that was going to get me disqualified. So yeah, I don't know what it was, but the second you get up there on the firing lane to shoot your stage, all the training, all the stuff you've been working on just kind of goes out the window. So yeah, I want to, you know, focus on kind of calming myself. You know, you get a little bit of an adrenaline rush, and then, you know, my gun's flopping all over the place, and you can't, you know, all the work I've done to control recoil and learn how to have a great grip just went out the window. So yeah, lots to work on, lots of feedback. I'm glad I videoed everything, because I'm able to watch myself, and you feel like you're moving 100 miles an hour, and you look at the video and you're like, man, I could have walked faster than I was pretending to run there. So definitely want to improve on that. But yeah, I didn't get any penalties. I didn't get disqualified, even though we had a little scare. And man, I think it was a success. I definitely am hooked. I enjoyed it, and will be looking to shoot again very soon.
I just wanted to say thanks.